only child.
This is sad to me. What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. And welcome, Sophie.
Welcome,
Sophie.
Welcome.
It's good to have you back on. If you've been watching for a while, you might recognize Sophie from our presentation videos.
The market functions and statistics.
You have to say the first line.
My senpai representation.
Senpai presentation.
My senpai representation.
Haven't done those in quite a while, but let us know if we should bring those back.
As you can tell by the gigantic bags under my eyes, the holidays have been very fucking travel heavy. I think that's about the same thing for everyone, so I think in order to celebrate that, how fucked up it is that humanity can make something as beautiful and incredible and mind-blowing as flying into a shitty, terrible, awful experience.
With the news and everything surrounding all the flights being canceled, all the hellish travel, I'm sure we've all done, and I'm sure many of you have done. We wanted to look at some of our favorite freakouts in airplanes, in airports, view really like the most primal form of a person, which is someone that has had their flight delayed 7 times and can't stand another fucking night in the Newark airport.
You know that TikTok sound that's like the guy, you killed my family. What am I gonna do? And he's like,
That's every airline during the holidays.
You burned my house to the ground! My family's dead! What do I do?
but at least
both.
we can all laugh together about how
Now.
fucking horrible it is to be in an airport. Shall we dig into it?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Let's start. This woman has a full like headset attached to like a Bluetooth speaker and
Oh
is
my
talking
God.
to a whole plane. And little do you know that she is not a flight
Oh, there we
attendant.
go.
I brought my microphone. I'm going to use it. This is perfect.
Kick her.
Thank you. We're set up great. The pandemic started all because humans had lost a little bit of faith. And it cost me.
I'm sorry. I have to stop this really quick.
Someone should have thrown a shoe at her immediately.
There are very few moments where I think assault should be legal.
Height of pandemic, you've been locked up for a year. And the second
Junior part.
you can fly, a woman stands up with a Bluetooth speaker and headset and starts spewing misinformation about the pandemic and how it's our faith that is causing
Like
it.
she's a fucking university tour guide. Shut up.
The arrogance and the like self-righteousness.
The hands like, please listen.
To stand up in front of all these people and act like your opinion matters
Yeah.
in this situation.
Everybody in this plane, one is the culprit of why I'm mad, so they deserve to have their fucking vacation interrupted. 2, they are also the mechanism of change, the gears that I will grind to create actual systemic change. I'm doing something with the world here.
You know, she went home to
What's
Thanksgiving and was
going
like,
on,
well, I was preaching on the planes again. Now I'm on the no-fly list.
I just want to know, honestly, who on this plane was like, thank God, someone's doing God's work tonight.
Someone
said it.
I was gonna say it, but thank you.
The guy next to you just like, oh, thank God, and puts his speaker away. Like he's getting
He's
stage
gonna
fright.
do
Like,
it.
oh, finally someone did it for me.
I'm completely harmless. Also, I think you're all enjoying this because, like I said, I'm not terrible to look at.
She's like serving.
I know the move. I think you're all enjoying this.
Don't lie.
I think
They're
I'm putting
in
on
the-
a show.
They're in the air right now, dog. People have flight anxiety. People are high right now on this
Yeah.
plane. I would say 40% of the plane is high
100%.
on any plane that you're on.
Or just like sedated in some way.
you
Yep.
are ruining the high of everyone who just popped the space brownie.
I think universally, everyone that goes on a flight, the goal of the flight is to make it go as fast as possible in your head. Whether that's movies,
Yes.
drugs,
You
alcohol.
trick the time in your brain.
Try to
Yeah.
teleport to the destination.
Super deep.
This person is ripping you out of that state.
The reason the pandemic started is because nobody here has any more faith because you're all stuck to your stupid devices.
She has a device on her face.
You realize that you're on a device. What you're using to be in the air is a device. And the microphone you're
device.
using is a device.
Yeah. You guys like Instagram too much. And that's why the pandemic started. It's videos like this that make me so scared to fly.
Yeah.
But I'm so thankful and happy
But-
that I haven't had to deal with shit like this.
I'm sorry, but there would be part of me that would be so excited if I saw like a full-on meltdown. Are we good to
fired
move
up.
on?
We
We are
we all?
good to move on.
In the evening, when you come in,
I'm literally waiting for the bald dude to just like turn to her and smack her in the face.
I also
scene.
think she has a selfie stick.
No.
And is holding it.
You're right.
Singing.
Yeah, she does. She's singing
Good
into a
catch,
selfie
Nick.
stick.
Oh my God.
Which do you think is worse, this or the first lady?
This.
I think this is worse
I
too.
think that's worse.
You know, like she doesn't sound awful, but I feel like someone with like a annoying voice, like walking around preaching shit, that would just burn a hole in my ear way quicker, I think.
Right. I think this is different as well because it is not as overt. So I feel like the flight attendants will have trouble putting her in cuffs.
See, I think you're right. You can't be like, hey, lady,
Shut the fuck up.
stop singing. But when
You should
someone's
be able
standing
to.
up with like a microphone and yelling at all the passengers, then they can be like, okay, this has now crossed the line where I can like restrain this person.
But wait, let me riddle you this. Since this woman, it's not escalating, and the other Bethany, let's call her, was already escalated, I feel like if the flight attendants were to be like, hey, can you quiet down? It's bothering people. She could either A, be like, so sorry about that. My Xanax kicked in and like pass out. Or she could cause an issue, which then she would be detained.
She's an issue person.
You have a good point though, because this could have been the lead up to the then freak out of like, hey, I'm practicing for an audition, screaming at the flight attendant that then they get kicked off.
I think why the first lady was just so involved. She has an agenda. She's just looking for clout.
I'd rather be on the flight though with someone that like is truly an insane person.
But
in
Nick,
Not
you're
a
a
bad idea.
masochist. So I don't really trust your judgment about what flight you would want to be on.
That's fair. This is purely just someone that's lost their mind.
Oh God.
First off, fire luggage.
Cars.
Lightning
It's
McQueen,
cars.
baby.
Yeah.
McQueen. Ka-chow. Buckle up, bitches.
You know that bag has seen a couple people masturbating.
It's caused a couple people to start masturbating.
So I'm going to. Best believe if I'm gonna fucking leave without my shit. So best believe I'm gonna have my shit here. No,
Sonic.
no, because I have a connecting flight somewhere. I have a connecting flight. Give me my shit. No.
Only child.
This is sad to me. You are responsible for the way that you react to any situation. Even if you don't react like this, I know people have felt this before.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Can break a person.
But it's like, you know, there's a huge difference between someone that can keep it in and bottle it and someone that just...
Move on
and the
to the
difference is you're
solution.
an only child. I'm just going to say. That's the
And it
difference.
says something that the person recording this with a Cars backpack and Sonic like plushie or stuffed animal
There's
is
like a
the
Mountain Dew
rational,
there?
calm person in this situation. If that person is like, oh, this is crazy shit, I have to film it,
Yeah.
you know this other person's fucking out of their mind.
There's no excuse to react to a situation like this.
Yeah. If you're not actively getting murdered, you can't
You can't do
that.
this in an airport.
Yeah.
The people that are trying to explain to you what's going on are not the ones responsible for like the delay.
Can't shoot the messenger.
Dude, they just work at a kiosk.
And you're making their day shittier than yours.
Give me my shit. I want my stuff. If it's gonna go somewhere, give me my stuff. Give me my stuff right now. Give it to me. Give me my stuff.
The
There it is.
stamp.
Only
There it is. There it
child
is.
stomp.
And
Yeah.
I
Also
want the
stamp
bubble
stomp.
gum in the fucking. I want it in the price chopper. I want the bubble gum.
Sometimes I just transport myself.
You become the character.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and that's fine. Let me ask you guys this. What would be the breaking point where you would stomp in this way?
I think it would be like Christmas Eve. I've been trying to get home since December 20th and I've been stuck and the plane's still going. It's
Right.
not canceled. Like it's
You
not
just got
everybody.
kicked
It's
off of
just
it.
me. They overbooked or something. Like that would be the point where it feels like personal and I'm like, I'm going to unload.
Why? What would your breaking point be?
The original question was to act like this.
Yeah.
I have a breaking point. Everybody does.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would stomp. I don't think I could stomp. I think that has been etched out of me by the sands of time.
Sands of time.
What about you?
I would never react that way.
Oh, my, just the crazy person? Was I set up to be like the piece of shit in the group?
I
It's
wanted
like, I go
Wyatt to
first.
also say,
I go
and he
first, and then
did.
both of you are like, I wouldn't do that.
No, Sophie's gotten so over. Sophie's gotten so over her anger issues.
I
it's
have.
fine.
I would never raise my voice at
Never.
anybody. And my therapist, if you're watching this, Julie, you're welcome.
She's
I've been
better.
doing well.
This woman, I think, is like a one that sticks on my brain is a classic.
I'll go back to my day. I'm not sitting here recording. He's not gonna cry the whole time.
We can put you on the next flight. What? We can put you on the next flight. No, I can't. I have to. Then you will sit with your 1980. How about your name? Right here. What's your name? Tabitha 9766.
Thank you, Tabitha. You may not have a job tomorrow.
I want this lady.
No, I can't.
I want you off my
I can't, Tabitha. I have to. I apologize. Please. I apologize. All right. I apologize. I have to be in this fight. Okay, Tabitha?
She was screaming at the beginning.
I'm not screaming. I'll be quiet now, please. Okay, I'm sorry. I was really stressed out. Please, Tabitha.
This was kind of like a somewhat big story because she's like a government official of some kind. And basically, before she started recording, she was like yelling at a woman and her child about the child being on the plane. And then, you know, she threatens, you know, you're not going to have a job tomorrow because she thinks she's like a hot shot.
Yeah.
She gets kicked off the plane and she gets fired from her job because this went viral.
When will you learn? Your actions have consequences.
Yeah.
I think like part of the catharsis around like this like travel mayhem is seeing people get the just desserts.
Yeah, it's a rare situation where the person that is freaking out and being a dick truly has no way of winning. So
Yeah.
they can scream all they want. You're not on the plane no matter what the fuck you do now.
Yeah.
She just became a child at
Oh,
the
yeah.
last like
Oh, yeah.
20 seconds. She's
Begging
like,
to
I'm
stay on the
sorry.
plane.
Come on, Tabitha.
Hey, I'm sorry. I was really stressed out.
And just lording over fucking
Oh, yeah, saying
service
you're not gonna have a
workers,
job.
It's the biggest ick humanly
Yeah.
possible.
But I thought
story.
this is like a classic one.
Right.
Like
This
there's a
was
few
good.
classics. This is a classic from a while ago.
Shake my hand.
Yes, yeah. I love this guy.
Shake your hand. I'm gonna shake your hand. Shake your hand. I'm gonna shake your hand. I wanna shake his hand. I wanna shake his hand. I wanna shake his hand. Pull me off the fucking plane. I wanna shake his hand. That's all I wanna do. All I wanna do. You stupid son of a bitch.
But why? Why?
Like, when will people realize that, like,
It's-
I don't shake people's hand if they kind of pissed me off, like, one time?
No one shakes your hand if you come in that hot.
I don't understand. What did he do? He
He
looks
looks drunk as fuck.
Yeah,
for sure. He's
something
gone.
was
He's
happening.
wasted for sure.
But I think it was just the guy who like ratted on him to the flight attendant. Was like, I'm gonna shake your hand.
It's almost like he had this, like, he was like taking over. He's like, I must.
Yeah.
I must.
This motion is so funny. He's like trying
Yeah,
to
he's trying-
hold on.
He wants to jump
To the
over.
side.
I'm gonna have nightmares about this one tonight. That
So
situation
there's
really
a part
bad.
2 of the shake your hand
Oh
guy.
no way! I'm down.
And he's off the plane
Oh,
now.
God.
So that's it. It sucks because
Wait,
that's his
I'm
family.
sorry. Was that? Oh my God, that's his
Oh,
child.
that's his family.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
sad.
I really-
They should have let him shake that hand.
I really hope those are divorce papers.
Yeah, that's what.
Has-
I'm signing on your chest. I'm signing on your chest. Give me the fucking pen. I'm fucking signing on your chest. Sign. Give me the fucking pen.
It's
This
so
makes me
funny
sad.
because everything he tries to do, it's like he convinces himself that it is benign. Because shaking someone's hand is not aggressive.
No, it's very nice.
Signing a piece of paper is not aggressive. He thinks that's okay, and then he makes it as aggressive as humanly fucking
He does
possible.
150% every
I'm gonna
day.
sign your fucking piece of paper
Yeah.
with a pen.
I want to know what the like cab ride home being like. So we couldn't see your parents in North Carolina. Why'd you have to do that, Dylan?
Because daddy can't
That
handle
dude,
his
I'm
liquor.
sorry. Yeah, daddy can't hold his liquor, and daddy's got anger issues.
Daddy's
Yeah.
got to go
Daddy's
to
got some
therapy.
problems
But let's
with
see.
humanizing
maybe,
other people.
Maybe he'll shake someone's hand and move
Let's
on
see
with
it.
his
Maybe
day.
he will.
No,
Eric, you calm down. I said,
I have my own pen.
stop.
he sounds like he's like the Hulk.
He sounds like Alex Jones.
Sign it right here.
But also, when did he become like not the Hulk in like a good way, but he's like, when did you become this like?
When he
Man.
put down 15 fucking shooters, dude.
The plane didn't even take off yet. I'm
Exactly,
like, when did
they
this
were
happen?
in his. He did it
He
in
was-
the bathroom.
He was
Oh my
for
God.
security. I
Gee.
feel so
No,
terrible for
okay,
that
so
kid.
ending is he gets restrained.
So one more.
The American spirit.
Period.
American liberty.
Period.
Nobody has it. Take down your mask and rise up for fucking freedom. Oh my God. You motherfucker.
Freedom.
I'm I'm
He
glad.
needs like a towelette.
My
to,
guy
rub
is
the sweat off his
hammered at
face.
11 in the morning at this
100%.
flight.
Jack Daniel, Jack dizzied up. It doesn't matter what time it is. In airports, it is 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does not matter what time it
Always
is.
7 a.m. He
I-
pre-gamed to go to the airport, and he was like, "Today I'm gonna make a change. I'm gonna do."
It's the same as the first lady.
Oh my God, we're ending in a full circle
Yes,
now.
we are.
They both knew they would make a change.
They're literally coming at this with a fervor of a civil rights activist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He,
Like,
he
shut
thought
the
he was doing
fuck up,
God's
dude.
work, honestly. He
Yeah.
was like, I want everyone to know.
He was on his way to January 6th, and he just couldn't hold it in
Had to just
another
be
day.
I
don't
This
think-
is January 5th. He's like, where's your freedom? Like, he just can't.
There it is. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on this journey with us. Thank you, Sophie, for coming with us
Thanks for
on
having
this
me,
journey
guys.
as well.
Yeah, anything to plug, Sophie?
Yeah.
No, I'm in sales now.
Okay, well,
I
always
still do graphic design though.
yeah.
NFTs didn't really work out.
Ah, no, you have one though.
I do.
You
I
bought
am
one.
an NFT owner. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming. I hope that your travel was marginally better than whatever the fuck we just witnessed. Thank
Or
you, Nick, for
if it-
bringing these.
Of
to
Yeah,
us
course.
as
thank
well.
you so
As
much.
Of
always,
course.
he's just a cutthroat journalist.
Or, if you did have an experience like this, please send it to me.
Please.
Please, for the love of God.
Please. So we'll
I
take
wanna see it.
submissions. Do it to our Instagram at @GuiltyDogs_, our TikTok
Yeah.
at @GuiltyDogs_, and Sophie's Instagram at Celine.
Yeah, Sophie, always a pleasure. Thank you
Yeah.
so
Aw,
much
thanks,
for
guys.
coming.
Love you.
It was really
I love
fun.
you guys.
Please subscribe if you enjoyed. Consider giving it a like. It really helps out the channel. If you subscribe, we'll shout you out at the end of our next video. So here are last week's subscribers now.
Happy New Year, everybody. I hope
Happy New Year.
I hope your 2023 is full of love and friendship and human interaction that is nothing like this.
Or
Yeah.
some, but you find it entertaining.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah, if you're
actually
Nick.
affect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.